What is the most you've given a family?
Mm. See, it matters. If the kid's nice and he's a pro at about it, I don't know, 50,000.
And would that be like on top of paying for expenses or a place to live?
Yeah, like rent and then 50,000. Yeah.
And that's
It might
usually
sound like a lot of money. It might for the average folk. It does, right? But when you win $300,000 on a bet, okay, well that bet was free for me. I just clear it out, and that's my money for the year to pay the guys. That's it. It's no big deal. But I get it. It's wrong of me, and I shouldn't have done it.
how is it you make your money, man? What do you do for work? How is it? Clearly,
The
everyone
funny
knows
thing
you've
is
got
that,
funds, but how did you
yeah,
come across those? How do you get them?
gambling. Everybody says I own the pizza place. I don't own the pizza place.
Okay.
So that's another misconception out there. I don't own it. Look at the paperwork. It's not that hard to figure out. I don't own it. I do own some fast food restaurants in Utah and in Orange County. I own a tire shop out here, and I have some homes, but the most of my money does come from gambling. Yes, I bet a lot, and everybody knows this.
What point did you decide you wanted to help football programs,
Uh,
kids, families, whatever the
two
case may be?
2015 at Narbonne High School, I donated just basics. I think it was like a washing machine or ice machine, and then it just became uniforms and helmets, and that was fine. I knew the head coach at that point, and we did everything ourselves. So I would give the money to the coach, and the coach would buy the uniforms and the helmets because we thought that was not illegal, which I don't think it is, but we might have not have been that great on taxes, allegedly. I wanted to compete with the private schools. I did. I thought it was unfair that the public schools being left behind. I went to Narbonne, so I'm an LA City guy. I just didn't like the haves and have-nots, and I always thought we were the have-nots. So that's why I said we're going to have the best uniform. So I did this all myself, which once again, it's not illegal. What I did,
What
I
did you do
wasn't part of the
though?
staff. I paid the guy to come to play.
Okay, the player.
I didn't never paid a player. I
Mhm.
paid a parent,
Okay.
which isn't illegal to do, by the way.
Can you give me a general process of communication to money to kid getting in to how does that generally work?
What's your price to come out here? Okay, it's X. You'll have X. What do you need now when you get here? I need this paid. Okay, it's paid. Congratulations, you're a gaucho.
What is it? Some people ask, man, what does this guy get out of this by helping
I
these
get
families in his
nothing,
programs?
nothing. I don't get anything out of this. Never asked a player for a dollar, a family for a dollar. I got out of it probably winning, and that was about it. Just proving that, us guys over here can do things like the Orange County people can do it. Modern days allegedly has done stuff for years, and they have maybe five guys that can do it. And hats off to Pat over there. He did a great job for all those years.
So they
But
have five of you, you're saying?
they have an army of guys, but that's another show. uh,
What
but no, Pat's retired in modern day, but he did a hell of a job over there. Trust me. But like, let's see how we can do things on this side of town. And that's why I wanted Narbonne to succeed so bad, because we're the broke city kids. And we tried, man, and we got shut down.
Narbonne gets shut down. Then along comes an opportunity at St. Bernard, right?
Yeah, I got no problems talking about this at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw everybody under the bus that was at St. Bernard's because they did it to me. We got let go in 2019. Sorry, Manny Douglas, a hell of a coach, got resigned in 2019.
From Narbonne.
Total never should have happened, but it happened. President of St. Bernard's by the name of Carter Pasinger meets me at an office in Torrance and tells me we want to win. I said, okay, you know what I bring to the table, and you know the heat it's going to bring. I don't care. Come with it. Good enough. Went over there, bought a scoreboard, 600,000, paid for the grass, 100,000, painted the school. I put $1 million in. Remember, once again, I get nothing out of this. At that time, I did not know that the LAUSD called the FBI and said that me and coach were money laundering funds, and we're probably doing it at St. Bernard's. Okay. So we're there, St. Bernard's, we're doing our job. April 2nd, 2021, the feds come to our door. They investigated us for 3 years. They found out that me and the coach did nothing wrong at all. There was no money laundering at all. Everything was on board. Kids' tuition, we paid the kids' tuition. There was nothing illegal at all.
Just a quick interjection, and here comes Tarek with the rules. But I did have this highlighted just because it's the truth. This is 510 undue influence. 510B. A student shall become ineligible for CIF competition for a period of 1 year for accepting material or financial inducement to attend a CIF member school for the purpose of engaging in CIF competition, regardless of the source.
Okay, but once again, this happens. The Archdiocese doesn't come and ban me.
Right.
They don't tell me anything, right? They let me continue.
Right. No, I
Right?
mean, it on a
Same with
surface
CIF.
level, like you're someone with means that's helping a student athlete and a family. It just so happens in the rule book that's wrong. So that's in
By the rules, though, if I want to better your kid by paying for a private education, out of the goodness of my own heart, I'm not breaking the rules.
That is breaking the rules. That does violate the undue influence.
That's the Bishop story. So then they on the paperwork side of things, Ed had 2 people doing paperwork because there was so many he couldn't handle it. He's not used to being an AD. He didn't know what he was doing, so I had 2 people do the paperwork, and we had 2 people doing it. One that was really good at it, and one that wanted to take shortcuts. We had all the correct packets on this side, and the person that decided to do shortcuts said, "Hey, screw it. I'll just put in fake cable bills," and submitted the fake stuff. Meanwhile, we had all the real packets. Those players moved. One was like a corporate lady that did everything by the book, and she was fantastic.
Okay.
And she was like, "How is George not eligible? Because we have his packet right here, and we never submitted a Spectrum bill. It was all pay stubs." And then when CIF sent us the envelope, it had a Spectrum bill in it. How did that get in there? We didn't submit that. She did.